Good morning. Hello, loves. Hey, y'all. I got something to tell y'all. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I had the best night last night. I went somewhere. I don't know where I went. I can't explain where I went, but I came back with some information. Okay, so I'm finna just get right down to it. What I want to talk to y'all about today is we're gonna name this about etymology. I tried to go to sleep last night. I kept hearing the word etymology. That word been bothering me lately. So I finally started digging into etymology, if I'm saying the word right. I don't know. But anyway, it's how people use words and they wordplay with words, how words can mean a whole lot of different things. So I came up with this thing. Okay, we're going to take the word will, Will. Now, will. I looked in the Bible for will because I was thinking about free will. That was going through my mind. Free will, free will, free will. Okay. In the Bible, it really does not explain free will. It really don't tell you much about free will. It really does not explain free will. So I take it as things that are of God, you have to think like God is. To me, things of God, you can't touch them. You can't put your finger on them, but you know them. You have to have a knowing, but you can't put your finger on them. The evidence ain't there, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but anyway, we're going to take the word will. Will. A lot of people say free will. God gave us free will, meaning we have the right to choose, right? We got a right to make choices, whether you want to accept something or you don't want to accept something. Or you can use the word will to ask the person a question. Will you do so and so? Will you give me such and such? You can use will like that. Or you can name a person Will. Be like, what up, Will? How you doing, Will? Will. That's still Will, right? Y'all, I came up with so clever, dog. I came up with something so clever. Check this out. Will. We're going to take will and use it as an inheritance, right? Like provisions. Somebody that loved you, that knew you, that thought about you in a way that you did not know they was thinking of. They thought that you would be worthy of their possessions when they have went to non-physical, right? So we're going to take will like that. But to play with this will, we got to play with it in the spiritual realm. Will is alive. Mind you, everything in the spirit realm is alive. Your senses are alive. Your eyes are alive. Your ears are alive. Your mouth is alive. Your hands are alive. The grass is alive. The trees sing. It's vibration. Everything is alive. When you think, when you have a thought, your thought goes up. Your thoughts are alive. Your thoughts go find like thoughts, and those thoughts hook up with those thoughts. And those thoughts talk about you. And that's how you end up in certain places, and certain people end up in certain places and stuff like that. So we're going to look at Will as Will has a personality. Will has character traits, right? Will is just like us, Will. So you take this will. This will is alive. This will is where all of your provisions are. But check this out. The person that left those provisions for you, it was you. It was you. You've been here, I don't know how many times. You've been here so many times, man. It just don't make no sense how many times you've been here. And every time you've been here, you put stuff into your trust. I would call it a trust, like a trust fund. That's why you need to trust God, because that's where all your stuff at. They say don't hide your treasures where it can be rotten and then go bad and somebody can steal it. So if you got treasures in heaven, they can't rot, they can't wither away, they can't be touched, they belong to you. Nobody can do anything with your stuff. So your stuff been sitting and sitting and sitting. You have not because you ask not. Your stuff has been sitting. So if you left provisions for yourself, you've been here so many times, you know, this manifestation thing, you ask and it's given. If you ask, it's given to you automatically. If you ask, they're making it, it's already there, right? So if it's already there, hell, the stuff you've been asking for now is already there. So check this out. Stop asking for stuff because you already got shit. You already got stuff. You got a will, but you got to get to know your will. Okay, we come back to this will. This will got personality. What's so special about this will? Well, on the wheel, there are instructions, right? And how do you know the instructions? Okay, when somebody dies, somebody will come to your house and read the will, or you go to a lawyer office, but somebody has the will and somebody's reading the will to you. Somebody's letting you know what provisions were left for you from this person that loved you, that has moved on to non-physical, which we're not gonna put it on nobody else. We gonna say we left this shit for ourselves. So it's instructions. How do you get the instructions? How do you get the instructions? I got you. Faith. You got to have faith. But let me tell you now, to get faith, you got to think. Faith is alive. Faith is not just a word that we're saying out of our mouth. Because how do you get faith? Faith only comes by hearing. And hearing the word of God. Faith comes by. That means faith don't be with you all the time. Faith don't be stunning you all the time. Faith got to come by. How the heck do faith come by? God sent faith. God sent faith. You call on faith. Faith has to show up. And with faith, you got to have wisdom. You got to have wisdom. And see, you can't have faith without wisdom. You can't have wisdom without faith. Now let's check out wisdom. This chick in the Bible, it says she been hanging out with God since the beginning. Since forever, very. Like she been there since the whole stuff was about to go down, whatever it was about. It says that she hung out with God all the time. She was always by God's side. And she knows what pleases God. She knows how to please God. So when God sends her out, she know what to do because she know God. Man, she know God like the back of her hand. She know God, right? So her and God got this thing going. God say, I want you to go down there. Faith, I want you to go down there. You can't get faith unless faith is sent because faith come by. You can't get wisdom unless wisdom is sent because wisdom chilling with God. But it says to some, wisdom is measured. Like you get just a little bit. And then to some, wisdom is poured. So you could even say, oh, girl, is water, like wisdom, water. Think about it. Water holds memory. Water helps you manifest. Water is inside of your body. You need water to drink. Water magnetizes. Water cleanses. Man, y'all got to get with this wordplay stuff. Okay, so we get wisdom. We get faith. Now we got a will. So now when you get them two, your instructions can be read, right? And how do you hear the instructions? You got to have faith because faith come by. So when you get faith, if you got faith, you can hear. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. He ain't talking about these. He's talking about the inner ear. See, the inner ear is alive. You can say some stuff. See, close your mouth and say something. Just say anything. Say, I just run my mouth all the time. You can hear yourself say that. You know what I'm saying? You have your inner senses are alive. And so how you manifest, you have to connect your inner senses with your outer senses. And when those two connect, that's how you make that baby. That's when that orgasmic feeling come in. That's when you make that baby. But getting back to the wheel, if you can hear, then you can hear the instructions read from your will. So this is what I've been doing. Since I picked up this little information, I ain't asking for nothing else because I don't ask for enough stuff. And y'all got enough stuff from me. They living off of my stuff. And by the way, they living off of y'all stuff too. When you manifest stuff down here, when you as it's given, it's created up there, they are living it. That's how they know you got all this stuff. That's how Abraham can tell you she know what's in your vortex. It's like the Santa Claus syndrome, man. It's like they need our positive energy. How do you think the stars and the moon and the sky, all this stuff, it spins in perfect orbit with no hands, no strings? It's your vibrations. It's your vibrations. That's why it's so important for all of us to wake up. So we're teachers. When you learn this stuff, you can't help it. You be on fire. You be running your mouth. You be wanting to tell somebody. You want everybody to have this good feeling. And that helps. I'm not saying we do it all by ourselves. It's like a oneness, but with the good feelings down here, that's what help keep everything up. And think about all the negative feelings, all the hell people go through, all the negative ways people think, all the negative things you do. That's why we having all these damn tornadoes and hurricanes and the goddamn ground turning over, flipping over on people. Shit, Mother Earth getting tired of our BS. These things are alive. We think we the only people. We think it's just all about us. We think it's just us. It's just us. No, baby. Everything is alive. The trees care. The trees care about what you doing to them. They don't like that you cutting them down all the dang on time. Could you imagine that? But to us, you just look like a tree. You ain't got no feelings. And that tree like, hold on, player. You finna cut me. Hey, y'all, I be tripping, but on the serious tip, that's really how it is. We don't respect nature. We think it's just us. It's not about us. This whole thing is a part. So they need our positive energy. They need us as well as we need them. The good part about it is all you got to do is say the stuff with your mouth. Think about it a lot, and it got to be something you really want because you got to make them feelings come up. To just know that you just a blessed being where you don't have to do anything to put the stuff together. Come on now. Ain't nobody notice how stuff started happening for you and you didn't have anything to do about it. You didn't have to spend no money. You didn't have to go out. You didn't have to kill yourself. You didn't have to stress yourself. That's all non-physical been trying to tell us. Our job and our hands getting into stuff, mess stuff up. We don't know how to put everything together out perfectly. And thank God, because that took a whole lot of stress off of me. I used to stress and worry about everything. Oh my God, my life is so big. I made it so big, but it's really not. It's really not. Everything in my life is a blessing. So, since I got a will, I'm curious to wonder what the heck I've been up to. What I've been up to all them umpteen, hundred times I done been here. I know me, I like nice stuff, so I know it gotta be some bad shit off in my trust fund. And it ain't been touched. It's brand new. All I gotta do is just sit down and vibrate to it. Like sit down and think about it. So now I'm having a conversation with my will. Because my will has led me to good things. My will was given to me freely. But see, the good part about it, your will was given to you and it was hidden. It was hidden. Just like God, you are the covenant. You are the ark. You are the ark that the Bible talks about. God is hidden in you. Say, who's praising God at this moment? I am, I am, I am, I am. That's you. God is in you. God became man so that man can become God. This stuff is so simple. And they just made it so difficult. Oh my God. But I'm focusing on my will. I'm getting to know my will. I focus on, I say, I want to know what I put in there already. Shoot, I got to have a house in there. I got to have some cars in there. And I know my bank account's got to be running over because your girl like to keep herself going. I've been through hell, man. I ain't finna look like I've been through damn hell. You gonna look at me and you will never believe my story. Cause I don't look like my story, baby. I am the results of coming out of the fire. Unburned. No rust. Young. I'm 43. Heart transplant. I'm a survivor. I was 325 pounds. Look at me now. I wasn't 325 pounds in the beginning, but through all this process, man, I have been like 5 people. I'm going to tell y'all about that one day too. But instead of focusing on stuff that you want, right? Because that don't stress you out, trying to figure out how to do this. Am I doing it right? Am I doing too much? Am I beating the drum about it? Oh my God, a bad thought come in. Let me make the bad thought. Man, that stuff will drive you crazy. So I ain't asking for nothing else. Now I'm focusing on my will. I would like for my will to be read to me. I would like to know, what provisions did I leave for myself? And guess what, y'all? Stuff is popping up. Stuff been popping up. Stuff that boy, the stuff that's been popping up, it gotta be like somebody else is doing this stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had a headache. See, I'm learning myself every day. And as I learn, I'm going to try to help y'all learn. I'm going to try to help y'all get it too. You know what I'm saying? But I learned something else about myself. And I'm happy. When stuff start happening to you, don't look at everything like it's bad, boo-boo. No, pay attention. The weirdest stuff got the weirdest lessons in it. I had a headache for 3 days. My headache would not go away. Every time I tried to wash dishes, I would feel like I was just going, like something was just pulling me out. Then I would get this euphoric feeling, right? This euphoric feeling would come over on me. And I'm like, oh my God, is it my blood pressure? Is it my heart? You know, you start panicking. So then all of a sudden I get this sleepy feeling like I just took 15 Benadryls, and this is serious. So I'm like literally going to lay down. When I lay down, I wake up maybe 5-6 hours past. I'm sleeping, don't understand why I'm sleeping. But the whole time I've been asking for a car. I said I wanted a Mercedes, right? I was like, I look good in a Mercedes. A chick like me, when I look good in a Mercedes. But anyway, I asked for a Mercedes, right? Tell me why. I just moved maybe like 2 weeks ago. The landlord came by, and he has a son that committed a suicide. And my heart goes out to him a lot, because I understand suicide victims. I've been suicidal before. I've attempted suicide. I know why you want to commit suicide. And it's really not a bad thing. It's their choice. But it's just us wrapping our human thinking around it. We think that's so selfish of a person, how they do it, how they decided. It's deep, man. It's deep. But this man is like a really, really nice guy. And I really, really pray strength for his family. Y'all pray strength for his family too, because he's so sweet. But his son must have been really outside of himself, living outside of himself. That's why we need people like us to teach people how to live inside of ourselves. And we won't get hit by all these bullets. We won't feel it. But anyway, he brought his son's car over here, and he parked the car in my backyard. And it's the car that his son killed himself in. And the car hasn't been cleaned out. I've been trying to figure out how to feel about this car showing up. But the car is a Mercedes, y'all. And the guy's like, you can just have it. You can have it. I don't want to look at the car. I don't want anything to do with the car. I mean, you can find something to do with the car. The stuff is still in the car. The car is in my backyard. Like, make it so bad I'm finna show y'all the freaking car. So y'all won't think I'm lying. This is reality TV around this count. Okay. I'm going to my window. How do I make my camera turn around? Oh no, I don't know how to make that. Oh man. Okay, well I'm just gonna, hold on. Okay, I'll just turn the phone around. Look, here's the car. You see that? That's the car. I hope y'all seen that. I can't tell if y'all seen it or not. I don't know how to work the phone that good, and I can't find that little camera button where it switched the camera around. But I'm trying to figure out how to feel about this car. But the kid shot himself in the head, and for 3 days I had a headache, and I was feeling euphoric, and then all of a sudden this car showed up. So I'm getting spooked out, y'all, because I have another person's heart, by the way. It seemed like all the gifts that are coming to me are from the people who have already passed on. That's been tripping me out. How y'all think I should feel about that car, though? But anyway, I'm going to get off that car because I don't want to create some kind of monster coming in here. Because, you know, if you dwell on stuff like that, if I think negative about that car, I could really create some havoc shit around here. Like, I can make the damn door start opening. But I ain't on that. I know better. I know better. That right there. If I was to meet that energy, man, I would love that energy. I would love on that energy so much because that was all that baby needed was some love. I'm talking about some love that was just poured on him and somebody that can talk to him and understand it. So y'all, I'm trying to manifest a metaphysical school. Help me manifest a metaphysical school. Man, I got a lot of stuff to teach y'all, but get in your will. Ask God what's in your will. You know, ask your inner man, what's in my will? I done asked for enough stuff. Y'all ain't get no more stuff from me. I ain't gonna ask for no more stuff till y'all show me some of the stuff that I already done put in there. Why I gotta keep on putting stuff in there? So you can be positive and get your mind off the stuff that's hard to think, and just since you know you a light being, since you know this is just skin, you're more than flesh and bone. Since you know this, and since you know, because you wouldn't know, you wouldn't be here right now if you didn't know. You know who you are. You have left provisions for yourself. That's how it's being manifested already. And the good part, you don't have to do nothing to make it come. All you got to do is just sit home and focus on your will. Like, I don't really want to know what I've been up to. What type of person was I? I know I had to be a man back in one of them days, cause boy, I got a dude spirit inside of me when it comes to mine and when it comes to something I believe in. I feel like I'm a soldier, like I'm a fighter, like I was a knight or a warrior, but I'm in it girl about it right now, and I'm a roll with it. I like it, you know. You gotta play your role. The role you giving, you gotta play it. So get in your will. Get to know your will. Your will be speaking to you. That's how it says. You know you want a Slurpee. You know they got that green apple Slurpee up there, the 7-Eleven. That Slurpee you like so much. And then what do your senses do? Your senses start making your mouth water because you can taste that Granny Smith taste in that good old slushy. Then you say, "No, I don't feel like it." You know, that's just a ride away. Say to jump like 2 miles, 3 miles away. Like, I don't feel like getting in my car just to go get a slushy. Them taste buds, that mouth will come alive on you. You'll start slobbing on yourself. Next thing you know, your jaw start watering. Your mouth start drying up. Then your eyes start seeing the dang on slushy. You like, oh, Lord Jesus. Then you like, okay, I'm finna go get this slushy. Then when you get to the store, you see somebody at that store that you've been needing to see, somebody that add a piece to your life, somebody that's how things happen. That's how you follow your gut. Your inner senses have to come alive to make your butt get up and go. Because if your inner senses don't do anything, you'll just keep saying, "Nah, I'm good. I go in there and drink me some water." But your inner sense is like, "Nah, baby, you want that green apple slushy." And you like, "Yeah, I do, don't I?" And see, you get programmed like that. That's why you gotta be careful, because the things you look at with your eyes do the same thing. Well, I got a problem with them goddamn Pizza Hut commercials. I have to hurry up and turn the TV, y'all. They be pulling that pizza and all that cheese be stringing. I'm like, I ain't getting no pizza. I don't want no pizza. Then I started tasting it like, ugh. I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy on this channel, but I'm just me. I'm just being real. Man, okay, I'm finna end this because I know this junk going on 30 minutes. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I'm happy this morning. I'm so happy because I'm waking up. Like, well, I've been woke, but I'm learning. It's never, ever done. You're gonna keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. This is where the manifestations come in. Stuff like this, talking about stuff like this. See, for 30 minutes, I've been creating. For 30 minutes, you've been creating. Because for 30 minutes, you've been focused on what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For 30 minutes, you ain't been thinking about nothing else. You've been looking at me. You've been looking at me. Look at me. Look at me. You are a creator. You are a creator. And you have just created something. And you've been creating something for almost 30 minutes. So I ain't no telling what you done created. But see, for these 30 minutes now, you take these 30 minutes and you focus on your will. Figure out what you've been up to, man. I've been having stuff coming to me and I'm like, oh my God. I must have had wanted it because I said I want to know what I've been up to. And boy, I've been up to some stuff. Roll with me, y'all. I love y'all. Until the next time. Toodles.